Hi all, it's Rambler here, and yes, you have read the title of the video correctly. I'm afraid by the end of July, I will be closing the channel down. That means everything will be removed and gone. And the reason for that is because I have to comply with new EU law, which has just been voted on today, whereby any content user generated, such as mine, that is uploaded to a platform such as YouTube that contains any form of copyright material in the form of text, images, sound, etc., will be deleted by the platform provider, because they've now basically said that it is illegal to upload any form of user-generated content with copyright material without a license from the original owner of the copyright of the material. And that's pretty much about 95% of my videos. They will be deleted at some point by YouTube at some point after July, because of this new EU law being passed. There is a chance, however, but very small, and I'm not really going to put my hopes on it, that the law can actually be stopped before the end of July by the EU Parliament themselves. So that's the heads of state of the EU nation and the MEPs. They have to vote to verify the law and put it into place. It's more of a sort of formal, yes, that's fine, get on with it sort of thing, which they will probably pass, because history denotes that when it comes to things like this, not this particular law, but just how law processes through the European Union, they generally pass it without any problems. If, however, one member state does reject the law, then it can be stopped and at least delayed for a bit. I highly doubt that that's going to happen, but you never know. But until that does happen, or if that does happen, yeah, it means that I will be breaking EU law by the end of July, and I cannot afford to do that. If I leave the channel after July, when the new EU laws come in, as I said, YouTube will probably delete the videos anyway. Basically, what the EU are saying is that any platform that provides content of a user-generated nature that does include this copyright material, unless there's a license for the person to use that material, I have no idea how that's supposed to work and how YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Twitch could implement it. I'm sure there'll be a way for the person to do what they do. Then the videos will have to be subject to a AI algorithm that will scan your video, look for the copyright content, and doesn't matter what the context is, and it doesn't matter if you're using it under fair use, it will be automatically deleted. If you believe that the content's being used under fair use, you will have to appeal to the courts. I don't think you will be able to appeal to YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Twitch, because it'll be out of their hands. It's legislation. So you'll have to appeal to them to get it back, and that can be costly and expensive and God knows what. So it's a sad day, sadly, and it's not just me being affected, and I'm only a small channel, so on the grand scheme of things, you know, it's no biggie, and I accept that. But it is going to change the way that the internet is currently viewed and watched in Europe, at the very least. And it's a sad day, very sad day. I totally understand the extremes that this law will protect. So it will definitely protect copyright holders who have their music or movies or video game material or whatever they produce stolen, you know, downloaded for free or paid for, and then re-uploaded for free for people to then access it for free, and therefore they lose out on money. You know, we've all done it. You know, you stream music off YouTube for free. You stream movies off YouTube for free sometimes. If there's one on there, it's a lot harder to do, but you can if you want. And I'm not saying that those of you who I'm saying have done that haven't paid for material. Of course you have. But we've done it, especially with music. So I get that it's protecting that. This law is designed to really clamp down and say, right, we're stopping people from uploading full music videos, full music tracks, full text, full images, full movies, full whatever, for free in its entirety for people to watch or download for free, to protect the copyright holder. That's fine. That's absolutely fine, and I haven't got a problem with that. But the knock-on effect is it will affect Let's Plays, it will affect streaming, it will affect memes, transformative works, remixes, critic videos, commentary videos on material. Anything of that nature will be under threat and essentially breaking the law. And there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about it, except if you believe it's under fair use, you can contest and appeal to the courts. I assume the European courts, I guess. and or if you've got a license. And the law even says if the license provider, that's say a video game developer for my Let's Play channel, said to me, yeah, you can play our game on your channel and say what you want or whatever. Here's a free license. You can do it for free. Just fill in the details. My videos will still get deleted until that license has been filled out. So it's kind of pointless in a way, because I'll say, yeah, of course you can, but then the videos will still be deleted until that's done. And I haven't got the power or position or money to do that. Your big YouTubers, however, people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and loads of others, I know there's way more than that, bigger ones than that. Those are the ones I watch who do Let's Play videos and all that. They should be able to weather this in that most of them are based in America. They can carry on doing what they want in America because it's not affecting America, however. It's just if you want to watch it in the EU, there will be barriers. Those videos will be blocked because it breaches copyright law in the European Union for said product. But they could probably work out deals with developers and whoever to allow them to do what they do. They've got the money, they've got the power, they've got the sizes to do that, and that's cool. I mean, in America, they probably won't bother because again, they're in America, most of them. But they'll probably sort something out if they were really cared about the European fans or whatever. But yeah, it's a massive knockback for the internet. The internet is going to change, at least in Europe, as a result of this. It won't happen straight away, but it'll happen very, very quickly. I actually noticed in the UK they've brought the YouTube subscription service, and already, as soon as I had a look into it, already YouTube are accepting what's going to happen with the EU law, because basically now they are trying to sell you this subscription, and they're constantly hammering it at me on my YouTube app on my phone and on the computer. There's all these pop-ups saying, do you want to try out YouTube Premium service? It's this much money per month and you get ad-free videos and access to exclusive content. All your favorite YouTubers that you watch, well, they've created exclusive content for us and you can watch it. They're desperately trying to get money out of you because they're going to have to change to a Netflix, Amazon Prime sort of service. They're going to have to do that because their advertising revenue is going to be hit dramatically, at least for the short term. Advertising revenue on content that will get ahead, from corporates, entertainment consortiums like Disney, news consortiums like Fox and the BBC, sport consortiums like FIFA and all that stuff, and BT. Any major corporation, any major music label provider, any major movie provider or games developer and publisher, they can put all the content they like on it because they own all the copyrights. It's all legally tied. They can do that, so you can watch all that still. You just can't watch any, actual content from actual real people who aren't necessarily influenced by these people to say the things they want to be said or to say the nice things. Such as myself, because I don't have to do that. I can say what I like, what I want, because that's what I want to do. No, that's all going to go. It's all going to disappear. So it's a shame. So yes, sad news. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. By the end of July, once this law passes EU Parliament, my channel will be closing. I've got to comply with EU law. I can't do anything about it, and it's a real shame. But it is what it is, and it sucks. So I want to close off this video by saying, I'm sorry to break the bad news, but it is what it is. Can I just say, it's been such a pleasure doing this. I know it sounds very cliched and non-sincere, but it has been. I've been doing this for over 6 years now. I had a channel previous before I did this one. And I'm very happy to have made the progress I've made and meet nice people on YouTube and play games and do these Let's Plays and have so many comments. I had one recently actually on Steam saying how much they've enjoyed my videos and my Let's Plays, and it just means a lot. It makes you feel like you're entertaining people and giving them insight into how you think or how you play stuff. And even the people who don't like it, they get a taste of something different. It's so nice to get that. All that's going to go, I'm afraid. All that's going to be completely and utterly null and void now. But I really do appreciate all that feedback, and it's been such a pleasure doing this. I've really enjoyed it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably not a lot, actually. I might try and start up a second channel, or third channel in my case, but I can't do Let's Plays anymore after July. They will be banned. They will be deleted. There's nothing I can do about that. It's already happening in Germany and Spain anyway. They've got their own laws. That's made it harder for them. It's just becoming EU-wide. And yes, I know some of you will say, oh, but you're in the UK, Neo, and the UK's pulling out of Europe because of Brexit. Doesn't matter, because as soon as we pull out, and when I say pull out, that's actually up for debate, all existing EU law will become UK law automatically. So I will still not be able to do any of this stuff under UK law until the the UK government decides to change it or repeal it, and they won't. They won't. One of the main things I think this has gone through is not so much to protect copyright holders of music and movies, such as Disney and sport, but there's also to combat fake news, extremism. There is some good to this law, however. You know, people who do explicit stuff and upload explicit material, extremist material that can threaten people or influence people to make extremist decisions. Some of that will be stopped, and that's a good thing. But it's not going to stop a lot of it because they don't use the web as we do. They use the dark web, they use the Tor web and all that stuff. The law isn't really going to stop them from doing it because they use so much encryption, so much clever stuff to bypass all of this that they'll just keep doing it. It's to them it's just a bit of a ball ache, but they can still work around it. So this law isn't really going to prevent all that because they just go, we'll just use the dark web or just use Tor, and it's all encrypted and protected, and all the IP addresses are scrambled anyway. It's impossible to get rid of. So it won't really affect them that much. It'll just affect people like me who do transformative work and just use video games, for example, to express myself and have fun. And people who want to say what they think and what they say and give their opinion on things, games, movies, music, fashion, politics, anything. It's all going to go. It's all been banned. It's all illegal now, unless you get a license and permission from the people with the copyright material. And only then, really, once you've got that license, of course they're not going to let you say what you want about them because they control the ability for you to say what you like and do videos and stuff on them. They only want to hear good things. They certainly will not want to hear criticism. They'll just scrap the license and you're back to square one again. So yeah, it's a bad day. Never mind. All good things have to come to an end. And again, I know people will go, well, Let's Play's a bit of grey area anyway. You've been technically breaking the law. Yeah, I understand that argument. I guess really it was an inevitability that was going to happen. And I accept that. I get it. It's been fun. So yeah, but it's a sad day. I'm really depressed now, and I don't know what to do really. I'm just really, really lost. But again, thank you so much, everybody, every one of you who's watched some of my videos or subscribed, been with me for a long time, only just joined me or what have you. It doesn't matter. I really do appreciate it. You've been fantastic, and it's been such a joy making the content for you that I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it a lot. But it is what it is. Anyway, no matter what happens, take it easy. Have a good one. Hope you're all well. You never know. Something might change. Something might adapt. Someone or some group might find a workaround, or something new can happen. There's always opening doors. You never know. Something really fantastic could come out of this. Doors closed. Dark days are over. Somebody could go, actually, I've got a bright idea that can really change entertainment or consumer for the better. And that would be cool. So you never know. You never know. Old ways are dying. Every dog has its day. Something new may come along that's even better or just as good as it is now. There's still the chance, however, that actually no, it's just the powers that be cementing their position and kicking you while you're down, and they will keep kicking you and keep kicking you and keep kicking you until, well, they get bored of it, which they never will. If you don't believe me, read 1984. Very, very, very influential. Fictional, of course, but the ideas there, very scary and already happening on a huge, huge level. But anyway, not going to go into that now. Take it easy, have a good one, hope you're well, and we'll see what happens. You never know, the law could be stopped, everything could go back to normal. I just doubt it. Till then, bye for now. Have a good one.